Just made it back to the house. And you know what? I want to talk about the Illuminati and Freemasons. Mostly the Freemasons. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm not a Mason. But I did have the opportunity to become one. I think like 2 years ago. It was strange enough that I was watching a conspiracy movie on Netflix. I think it's called Taurus. Watch it. It's a really good movie. And I think that a lot of it's true. And some's just, Hollywood. But it was like scary that it was so like realistic, and we know that this kind of shit happens, So like right after I was done watching the movie, like I got a phone call from the Masons and my heart jumped. I was like, oh my God. They was like, did you fill out an application? He said, did you want to be a Mason? And I'm just stuck. They was like, is this David Thompson? I was like, yes. Like, this is the Freemason Lodge in Preston, Connecticut. And I was like, God damn. Then they was like, didn't you fill out an application? I was like, that's right, I did fill out an application like a couple months ago, and I forgot all about it, and that just calmed me the hell down. I was like, oh shit. I was gonna start like, oh man, this movie got me caught. They kind of got my information and and sent it to him or something. I don't know. But anyway, one of the guys, he came, he interviewed me, and he was so suspicious. He had like golden fillings. That was the first thing I seen, and right off the back I realized, okay, well, he knows his stuff, because the filling that we have, I think it's like mercury, or correct me if I'm wrong, but whatever it is, it leaks into our mouth because it's saliva, and we swallow our saliva, and it just rips the pineal gland apart. It damages the hell out of it. And the majority of us, if you had anything pulled in your mouth, you had any freaking damn, why can't I get this word coming to my head? You have any cavities and you needed a filling, more than likely you have this silvery kind of mercury or whatever it is in your mouth. So these guys, they get that taken out. They take care of that right off the back because they know about the pineal gland. They want their intelligence high, and they want their self open for spiritual experiences and things like that. So I thought that was cool right off the back, that like, he was within the know, definitely. So he came in the house and he was like looking around and like all suspicious, and like I let him in, and as he was walking, like there was a hallway, and he was looking down the hallway before he came and sat down. And then when he sat down, he's still looking backwards, looking down the hallway again. I'm like, yo, this guy's like a little on edge. He was calm, but he was alert at the same time. I don't know if he thought that I was like recording him, or somebody was waiting to come and jump on him, or what was going on, but that was how the atmosphere was for the remainder of the conversation. And he would let me know that he was the treasurer of the lodge in Preston, Connecticut. I was like, cool. I asked him a couple simple questions, but they really don't answer questions. Like they tell you the simple things, and it sounds like you're having a conversation, but nothing's really being said. And it was so weird and a little frustrating, but it wasn't so frustrating because I felt I had a grasp of what their organization was about anyway. So what ended up happening was he told me that in a week or two, he's going to come back with a couple of other members. And so they can make their decision, or they'll be able to tell me how I could proceed if I still wanted to. So it was about 2 weeks, like he said. They gave me a call. They said they was going to come over, so they did. Now it was 4 altogether that came. It was pretty cool. We had a conversation, and the first thing I noticed was these guys were so laid back. It's like walking into a room and there's nothing but CEOs, straight business owners. Like, they have everything that they need. They were so relaxed and comfortable within their own right. They came in my house, sat back, kicked their feet up, and just relaxed. And I was like, oh, cool, nice. And the first thing I told them was like, listen, I'm tired. I've been working very, very hard. I think I worked like 12 hours that day, and then I had to wake up for like 4 o'clock in the morning. And I was exhausted, and these guys were just talking, and I was like, I was into it because I was interested. And one of the guys was telling me why he got into it. He was telling me that in the Masons, to become a member, you have to do ritual. You have to remember the script, and you have to reenact what happened to one of the Masons, one of the first Masons, or one of the infamous Masons, that he died for his cause. So basically at the end, it's like he's saying, I would never give up our secrets, I would die. Then they reenact they reenact how he was killed to retain their secrets. And when I heard that, and when I seen it, I actually looked it up, and I seen people doing this. It was clear to see that they was just establishing subconscious boundaries for you to be like, if you get in, this is gonna be your mentality. Like, you would have to die before you think you're gonna give away our secrets or get out of this organization. Like, you're never really out. You can stop being active, but you're never really out. I kind of got that clear by one of the older guys that was there. He said, like, it's not like you can't leave. Like, I'm always been a Mason, but I just haven't been to the lodges and haven't been active. But you're still a Mason. It's just like a gang. Like, yeah, you can leave, but you're still from that gang until they decide to release you or do whatever they do. Right? Like, you don't have to go out there and act all crazy all the time, but you're still from that group. Well, the guy was telling me also, besides the rituals, like, you do a ritual, you get to level 1, then you do some other tasks, level 2, level 3. You gotta remember to study a lot, and they help you. Everybody there, they help you. It's a nice community. It's like a hive mind. And once you get to level 3, that's when it really opens. That's when you become like a Mason. And then you can choose if you want to go to this group, that group, and that group. That's when it, like, you're really in. And like, he was telling me he started because the group, the Crusaders, that you heard about in history. Like, they have that group. It's the same group. It's just now in the modern day. And it's a part of the Masons. And he's a part of it, And as you go deeper down the ranks, I'm sure there's even more groups within groups and things like that. And, yeah, guys, I wasn't trying to sell out, but at that moment, I was thinking like, yes, I'm going to get in here because these guys are all about spirituality, and they got a lot of secrets. They are a community that works together for themselves to better each other to the highest spiritual level. They said that you have to have some kind of religious, oh, you don't have to be religious, but you have to believe in God. And I understand that because they want people to believe in God. So when you get to the highest of high, you can actually renounce God. Because they feel like if you believe in God and you're willing to renounce him, then that you're really down for their cause. You know, because like at the higher ranks, they're all about Satanism. If you believe that or not, like, to me, that's just like, it's just another word. It's just another outlook to life. They're in destroying so they can get to their means. And people who look at God, Jesus, or the other side, if you want to say good and evil, one's into destroying to get to a better side of life, one's into building to get to a better side of life, but they're both trying to get to a better side of life. The only deal that I had wrong with the situation, I don't care, you can believe in God, Satan, whatever you want. I believe in what I believe, but like, they was tearing people down, like they really was. Like, within the organization, a lot of them didn't know like what was really going on, because when you go higher, the guys on level 5 don't tell the guys on level 4 what's going on, and the guys on level 10 don't tell the guys on level 9 what's going on. So every time you go up, now the guys below you, they don't know shit what you're doing. Like, you got a whole nother mission, and they're just pawns to you. So like on the upper levels, it's completely different. So yeah, but they was all definitely in the know. I decided not to join the group because then they wanted Masonic care. It's like they're out to cripple people, like financially, physically, mentally, and it's all about your soul. They want your soul to stay here and constantly reincarnate and be trapped in this cycle of Saturn. You know what I'm saying? So you can stay here and be a slave, and they want to harness the souls for some reason. I don't understand that. And they don't want you to escape. They don't want you to open up your mind so you can access the third eye and relieve yourself from this reincarnation cycle that we have here. Well, my battery's about to die, so thank you for watching. Like this, subscribe it, share it, get this information out. I may continue this video, but I may not. I said enough. If you want more, let me know. Thank you for watching. Peace.